Welcome to Chromeodrone's first weekly update,
where we bring the gaming news to you.
And we have teddies. So, in general game news this week,
I guess a major thing that's within this week is Diablo 3 release date has been delayed. During Games Fest and all them things like Comic-Con, Gamescom, it said it would come out this winter. Instead it has been delayed to next spring. So it's going to be a longer time.
It didn't have a release date even like, they didn't even say when the release date was going to be, so I don't know how you can put back a release date you haven't said yet, but still. Also this week, Gears 3 was released, which we're pretty excited about, and has cool music on the advert, and we're going to be talking to Tom later about that one.
Yep. Good thing for you, online gamers, if you like World of Warcraft, the Deathwing dungeons are coming out. I think it's patch 4.3 or 4.2, correct me if I'm wrong. But it will be good, because I've hated the Cataclysm expansion and I wish it could burn. So that's what put me off, and that's why I quit WoW. Oh well, another news.
Well, there's been the Game Fest in Birmingham, which we're going to be talking to Daryl about later, because he actually went, and apparently the parking was atrocious. And but that's about it for Game Fest. Game Fest were in Birmingham, and apparently it was pretty good. So we'll be talking more about that later.
Also, if you like any Bethesda.
Oh, Jake, we're gonna have to start again now.
No, we don't. Carry on. Right. Fallout New Vegas new DLC Lonesome Road came out this week as well, which is the final conclusion in the add-on series of what happens with Ulysses, the 6th Courier, which is the one that, well, basically just japs you off.
I didn't understand what he just said. So, so latest in Chromeodrone news, we have loads of things coming up. We've got, well what Jake's excited about.
Well, fine. I've made these things called previews, which are basically each one of us in the group are going to be doing a certain amount of games when they come out, and we're going to be doing gameplay of them or certain achievements or that. So if you want to look forward to a certain game, then a certain person may be doing that game. So it's like a game genre. For instance, I'm going to be doing more online gaming, so I'll be like the Realm sort of person. Ewan here will be doing more Respawn, so it's all like maybe Call of Duty, Halo.
Not Call of Duty so much.
Well, still, we've got to do Call of Duty. I suppose. And Daryl's racing, Batman. Batman looks quite good, by the way. Joker trailer that came out this week as well. That was just epic. Oh, it's good how they put the detail in so his face is burnt from the last one. Oh well, do you want to tell you?
Oh yeah, I'm planning the Badass Awards, which are a new idea where it's not looking at the best characters or the best weapons in any sort of game. It's just the most badass, the most like the one that if they walk into a room you would crap yourself. That sort of genre. I'm doing best weapons and best characters, just general stuff like that.
No!
Right now we're going to go on to some interviews. So
and a funeral for Shadow.
We'll see you at the end of the video. Bastards. So as I said earlier, Daryl here went to the Games Fest. So Daryl, what was the Game Fest generally like then, in a general sense?
In a general sense, it was rather crowded, so we couldn't get on any of the actual decent games like, well, not really decent, but the more popular games like Assassin's Creed and Modern Warfare 3. The Modern Warfare 3 queue was 5 hours long from estimated, which you've got to double that. So it'd be about 10 hours, so the people at the back weren't going to get to play COD.
I wouldn't play COD anyway.
And then they had Assassin's Creed, which was a 2-hour long queue. But actually, my dad queued from the back to the front and it took him 4 hours.
Why do you queue so long for games?
No, my dad was going to queue, but then somebody in front of him, it took him 4 hours to get to the front. The main highlight of the day for me was Batman Arkham City.
I'm being distracted by Jake trying to cry over Shadow. Oh God!
Right.
Anyway, back to the Game Fest.
I was really impressed with Arkham City, even though I queued for 3.5 hours to play the game, and I only got 6 minutes on the game.
So, what were you saying about parking? He was having a bit of a rant about parking.
Yes.
Games Fest.
We tried to pull the old disable badge scam, and it didn't work.
Yeah, that old disable badge scam. You didn't realise this is going live on the internet, do you? Anyway, continue.
So we had to park right at the end. There were tons of parking spaces next to the arena, but no, we had to go right to the end. And then but it was good because they had a free bus that ran from all car parks to the actual arena itself. So I'm not that bothered in that respect.
So
There was
Last
best
question. So, what was your favourite game out of the ones you played?
no, I played several games there.
Out of the several you played?
Out of the several games I played, obviously, because I'm a biased Batman fan, it had to be Batman. But Skyrim were really good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, Skyrim's been causing some controversy between us a lot because some of us really like Skyrim, i.e. Jake, and some of us didn't. But Daryl's been to Game Fest, so what do you actually think about it in the end?
In the end, it's a good game. It's not a pack.
Will you stop making Shadow Homage attack me?
Right.
Anyway,
after that rude note, it's not a patch on Lord of the Rings: War of the North. Sorry, Jake, but Lord of the Rings: War of the North is a good game. There was also another highlight of the day, which was Disney Adventures. Disney Universe, which isn't the fly around Disneyland Paris. It is the you get to dress up as the character and then run around universes.
what are you doing?
So then we run around the actual event, scenes like Monsters Inc. and Alice in Wonderland, films like that. And then there was also Need for Speed: The Run, which was a big surprise because I didn't expect it to actually be any good. We played the PS3 version because they didn't have the Xbox version there. It's no different, but the controller is absolutely tiny compared to the Xbox one.
Well, Game Fest sounded pretty good from what Daryl said, so I think I'm going next year, and I think...
And I'm still talking.
What is he doing?
I'm still talking!
I think... Oh, go on then.
And another good game that was there was, I do think that Saints Row looked good, even the bits that I actually saw of people playing the game, because I weren't allowed in, as I am not 18. And Gears 3 looked good as well, and there was also showcasing Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, and to be honest that didn't look as good as I expected it to. The HD graphics looked okay, but I still prefer the retro Halo, and I don't really like Halo.
So, I'd recommend going to Games Fest next year. I think I'm definitely going from what Daryl said. So, now we're going to go to an interview with Jake, who is running around somewhere, and Tom about the Gears franchise.
Shadow tells me that you bought Gears of War 3 this morning, and he asks, do you have any thoughts about it?
Yes, I did buy Gears this morning, but can I ask how Shadow knows that?
Because he's Shadow.
But he's a teddy bear.
Yeah, so, he's real to me.
He died 5 minutes ago.
Oh yeah. Right. Don't call him a douchebag. He's
calling
cool.
Shadow a douchebag.
No, yeah, I know, but you can't call Shadow a douchebag. He was my childhood hero. He was.
And you just killed him.
No, I didn't kill him. Shut up.
Get on with the question.
Get over Gears of War 3. Yes, you asked the question. I asked you the answer now.
So who's asking the question, sir?
No, I've already asked you a question.
You didn't ask me a question.
Yeah,
You threw a teddy bear.
No, Shadow asked you the question, saying, you bought Gears of War 3 this morning. What are your thoughts upon it?
I asked and said yes, and I wanted to know how Shadow got that information.
Yeah, but you can't at least explain instead of just saying, yeah.
No, I've erased Shadow from my memory now. You ask the questions. I no longer remember what that black steaming pile of poop over there is.
Right. Fine. What section of the game do you think will fare well? Like the campaign, or the horde mode, or the multiplayer?
Well, personally, I'm looking forward to the campaign, seeing as I'm more of a story-driven guy myself. But Gears has always had a knack for sacrificing story for gameplay.
I do see that in Epic Games, especially seeing as with Bulletstorm and Gears of War, that the gameplay is the major part of it.
They did manage to pull off a good story with Bulletstorm, but with Gears it's always been either really good gameplay, as in Gears 2, or really good story, as in Gears 1. And I'm interested to see if we can mix it together for the third one, installment even.
Are you looking forward to the campaign then, seeing as there's shown a lot of it? There's new changes, like there's going to be these yellow aliens, like mutated locust or something?
Yeah, Lambent, I think they're called, they're coming up and just generally ruining everyone's Saturday. But thanks to a non-too-subtle friend of mine who is elsewhere, he's managed to ruin half the campaign for me in about 3 seconds, but I'm still looking forward to it. Especially the incredibly violent retro lancer and the shotgun that can turn people into jam in about 3 seconds.
Alright. Well, I think that's about enough information we can have. I think it's now back to the other guys for the other news.
Back to the porch.
No, well, yeah, I guess, yeah, because it's just there.
Hello. Yeah.
So, as you can see, we didn't end up at the porch, we ended up inside in another room. So, we've no spent a chance to formally introduce ourselves. I'm Ewan, and our Gamer Tag's Assassin's Project.
And I'm Jake from my gamer tag, well, not really gamer. Well, just, my game name is Elite Nemesis.
And Daryl, who you saw earlier, his gamer tag is the Mighty Moo Cow. And we also have Tom, who is our special guest today.
Also, there's one person that isn't here in this weekly video, and that is Eblaze Cool Kill. But, yeah, he couldn't make it today.
He's also known as David.
Yeah, yeah, but it doesn't sound cool.
No, it doesn't really, but that's why it's called Blaze. We call him Blaze.
Yeah, and yours can't sound cool, because you just say assassin, and that doesn't sound cool.
Yeah, I just call myself Ewan, that's why I guess Ewan sounds awesome.
Yeah, whereas Elite sounds better.
Yeah, good point. Elite sounds better than Jake. And Tom is just amazing. Anyway, so, onwards.
Yeah, so feel free to like, comment and subscribe. If you want any certain videos to come out, give us an idea of what you're wanting and we shall see what we can do. So please tell us in the comments. But otherwise, hopefully you've enjoyed this and hopefully we make more. Anything else?
No, that's about it. Oh, we've got the Badass Awards and previews coming up soon, so
yeah.
Apart from that, just like and comment, and that's about it. Chromeodrone signing out.
Now I'm going to be up down.
What's up, eh?
I'll sell you if you want a little bit.
Do you want me to lay?
Jake, I think we should show you burying Shadow